Hello there, my name is Morrie and I would like to review these two books, When Breath Becomes Air and Tuesday with Morrie. Okay, this book is about a neurosurgeon, one of the best in the world, Paul Kaliniti, and as he is rising at the top of his profession, and suddenly he got the news that he got a lung cancer and he's about to die. So this book goes through his life philosophy, what he thinks it is, and his last few things that he wanted to say before he died. Okay, if you read this book, at the beginning of the book, he explains things in quite detail of his life, but as he goes further and further, the books become rushed. And the last chapter was not completed by him; it was written by his wife. What happened is, he's dying. At first, he was quite healthy, and as he's dying, the book has become more rushed. So you can kind of feel what's happening around. When I read the last chapter written by his wife, I felt a change of perspective, because he is talking to us and suddenly someone said, oh, he did not make it. It's a very powerful change of perspective for me. And this, he also explains about his relations with his wife. I think it's a very good book, because at the first his marriage was quite in the wrong, and when he got the disease, suddenly their marriage becomes better. It's telling of how a family goes through in times of troubles. I can highly recommend these books. It's powerful books, I can say that for sure. It won the best memoir books for People's Choice in Goodreads 2016. If you are a medic student, if you are a doctor, if you are a scientist, then I highly recommend these books. It's fun. It's not fun, I mean, it's quite emotional. When I read these books, it's give a different perspective. Normally when you read some books, it was like, oh, this book is so fun, I want to know what happened at the end. But this book is different. It's for me, it's more like a black hole. It sucks you inside. I mean, it takes you in. I mean, you just can't let it go. And once you like drop the books, do something else, it's like it sucks the life out of you. You become depressed with it. I mean, that's how powerful the book is. So I highly recommend get this book, read it through. The other books, Tuesday with Morrie, is also a memoir books, and it's about the story of Morrie who's about to die. His contract disease of ALS, similar to Stephen Hawking, and Michelle Bum is his ex-students. So he visits Morrie for every Tuesday and try to have a few interviews with him. To tell you how good is this book, it was written in 1997. It has been 20 years since the first publication, and it has been published in 36 countries with 31 languages translated. It even has its movie adaptation. That's how powerful is this book. When I read this book, I did not feel it has been 20 years. It's one of the books you can say an evergreen book. You just read through it, and it's easy to read. It's written in smaller chapters compared to When Breath Becomes Air. So for you to finish the chapter is not that long. One word I can say about this book is it feels magical. It's just something different than what I have read before. It's nicely written, and Morrie is someone who has very good words. That can tell you what's good of his life, how he felt through. So it's quite different. This book is more about the journey of his life. This book is about what is important of his life. Tuesday with Morrie, like I've mentioned before, is magical. It's kind of tell you what's important, and sometimes the things that we normal people who's taking life for granted or does not think about death too much. It's quite a good reminder. I can say that for sure. Give it a read. It's easy to read. It's not too thick. All in all, both of these books are memoir books. I'm quite surprised to read two memoir books back to back. I did not even realize about it. But once I finished them, at first I thought, I'm going to compare which book is better. But as I finish through them, I said both of them are good. If you can, read both of them. If you can't, then I say Tuesday with Morrie is, since it's written in easier way to read, this is an easier way to approach. This is a bit heavy, but still, if you try to read about someone who's telling you he's about to die, the story is just different. This book is an interview, so it was written by Mish Album. Mish Album has more time compared to Morrie, so it's a very different perspective. If you can, read both of them. I highly recommend. Alright, that's all for today. See ya.